Welcome back to the Barley Lads. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when we post new videos like this one. And leave us a comment, let us know how we're doing, or if you want to see any reviews that we haven't done so far. Today we're drinking Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. Heaven Williams Bottled in Bond is a Kentucky Straight Bourbon from the Heaven Hill Distillery in Louisville, Kentucky. ABV of 50% or 100 proof. This is a non-age statement, but as bottled in bond, it has to be at least 4 years old. Price-wise, you should be able to get this around $20. Mash bill, 78% corn, 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. So this is Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. We've talked about bottled in bond in the past on this channel, but just a quick recap. The Bottled in Bond Act started in 1897. It was created as one of the first consumer laws on the books to protect consumers against nefarious people that would, add things into whiskey to give it color, to give it flavor, things that could be very harmful. And so it was one of the first consumer protection laws on the books. And it wasn't for food or anything, it was for whiskey purposes. So sometimes the government does good things, and we're pretty happy with this. So Bottled in Bond has had a more recent resurgence where a lot more companies are putting them out. This is actually not that old of a bottling. It was just introduced in 2012. But Evan Williams, the Heaven Hill, has quite a history in terms of Bottled in Bond. Quite a few labels that they release under the Bottled in Bond licensing, I guess, if you want to call it that. But yeah, so Evan Williams, Heaven Hill's been around for a long time. Pretty cool history. If you watch some of our Elijah Craig videos, you'll get some more background information on Heaven Hill and the history of the distillery that produces this liquid. So we won't dive into that here, but we'll get into the tasting of this. So this is probably one of the best values on the market. Typically you can find this for under $20, and at 100 proof with a decent age, it has to be at least 4 years. I'm thinking this is probably closer to 5-6 years in the bottle, but they don't tell you that. So pretty classic Evan Williams, or Heaven Hill in general, where a lot of classic bourbon notes, vanilla, caramel, nice oak character, very sweet on the nose. A lot of that follows through on the taste. Caramel, almost like a toasted corn quality, very corn forward. Again, the vanilla and almost like a bitter brown sugar. Not too bitter, not off-putting. Let's go in for another taste. Just a hint of pepper, but very sweet. Does not taste like you're drinking 100 proof at all. Not a ton of burn. Very easy drinking. This is one of my go-to bottles for mixing for old fashions, Boulevardiers, Manhattans, things like that. This is a really good mixer because it has that higher proof at 100. And it holds up that you can still taste it in any mixed drinks that you're making. And it's just a solid value pour that I would have on my shelf year round. Yeah, so let's wrap it up there, I guess. Yeah, Evan Williams, definitely recommend their entire line, honestly. But the Bottled in Bond is probably the best value that you can get. So, cheers.